Hi there guys, so last class something unusual happened with last time I recorded this video, something unusual happened with my video where the drawings, the writings I was doing just weren't showing up when I was writing them, which obviously probably created an extra barrier for a lot of you guys. So I'm going to do the parallel question again for you guys on this. And then I'll kind of splice in the end part of the last video, which will, fill in every bit that we were missing. Okay, so our basic idea here is that we're looking for some way of finding the equation of a line through a certain point, and we know that the line is parallel to this line, okay? So we're going, okay, so the slope of one of them is going to equal the slope of the other. Okay, so the slope of the line that we're looking for is the same as the slope of this line. We have a point and we have a way to find a slope. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to try to find the slope for that line that we need to figure out. Okay, so we're going to go grand 3x minus y plus 4 equals 0. So we can go minus 3x, take the 3x on both sides of the equation, we'll get minus y plus 4 equals minus 3x. We're taking 3x on both sides of the equation. We're going to go grand minus y, take away 3x, take away 4. So we're taking 4 away from both sides of the equation to get just the y by itself. We've got minus y equals minus 3x minus 4. We've got all negatives. We don't want negatives, so we're just going to multiply both sides of the equation by minus 1 so that we can make them all positive, okay? So from that we'll get y by minus 1 equals y, minus y equals by minus 1 equals y, minus 3x by minus 1 is 3x, minus 4 by minus 1 is plus 4. There we go, we have our y equals something, okay? So we've got a slope here. Now, one of the things I'm seeing a lot of people do, and I'm not wild about it, is a lot of people are just like then writing y equals 3x. That's not actually correct. That's not correct. You can't just drop that constant. What you can say, though, is that m1 equals 3, okay? There is a difference here, okay? You don't just remove parts from this equation. You need to be very, very careful about what you're actually saying when you're writing this stuff out. Okay, so we've got a slope, so we're going to go grand y minus y1 equals m by x minus x1. Y take away negative 6 equals 3x take away 1. So y plus 6 equals 3x take away 3. So y plus 6, you know what, I'm going to actually just start off by moving values over to the right hand side. So I'm going to go grand, take away 6 from both sides of the equation. I'll get y equals 3x minus 9. Take away y from both sides of the equation. 0 equals 3x minus y, take away 9, and from that we'll just get 3x minus y, take away 9 equals 0. And you've got a final answer there. Okay, guys? That's all you needed to do to find that equation of a line. I'll splice in the other half now. They will either ask you, with a lot of these questions, to either find the equation of the line through the point blank, which is parallel to the line blank. They could also ask you, what if it was perpendicular? So what I'm going to do here, and 1 second, I'm just going to quickly change around one quick thing. So I'm going to pretend that instead this says perpendicular, okay? So I'm just going to pretend that it says perpendicular to that line, okay? We still would have done the same stuff with 3x minus y plus 4 equals 0. And we still would have gotten that m equals 3, okay? But the difference here is that perpendicular means that m1 multiplied by m2 equals minus 1. Or in a slightly simpler form, m1 equals minus 1 over m2. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip the sign. Sorry, we're going to flip the numerator and denominator for m1, and we're going to make it negative, okay? So that's m1. m2, so for the line that we're trying to find here, it's going to be minus 1 divided by 3, right? So these two multiplied together is going to be minus 1, which you can also see that it's the same as what I have here, m1 equals minus 1 over m2, okay? So we've got our m2 here, we've got a value for our new slope, and again, we're going to be doing the exact same thing as we did beforehand. The only difference here is that the m is going to be different, okay? So our slope is going to be different. That's all it means when it's saying perpendicular. All you need to do is flip the numerator and denominator and make it negative, okay? So, y minus, we'll take away, negative 6 equals negative 1 over 3, x, take away 1, y plus 6 equals minus 1 over 3, x minus 1. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to multiply both sides of the equation by 3, okay? So I'm going to multiply both sides of the equation by 3 to get rid of this denominator here. I don't want fractions, I want whole numbers. So I'm going to get 3 y plus 6 equals minus 1 x minus 1, okay? So 3 by y, 3 by 6. 3 by y is 3y, 3 by 6 is 18, equals minus x, and negative 1 by negative 1, plus 1, okay? Next, what we're going to do is we're going to get everything onto one side, so I'm going to bring this x over. I'm going to add x to both sides of the equation. I'm going to get x plus 3y plus 18 equals 1. Next, I'm going to be subtracting 1 from both sides of the equation. I'm going to get x plus 3y plus 17 equals 0. Okay, so ultimately we're doing very, very similar things in both situations. It's just if they tell you to use perpendicular, just flip your numerator and denominator and change the sign, okay? You've got some work set out for you there, guys. You can give a try at that. Thank you. Bye-bye.